10 years ago, I sold my soul to engineering. Just kidding. Not really. Hi, I'm Nivi, and a month ago, I decided to quit my job in software engineering because I wanted to figure out what the heck I'm doing in this life, and I just felt so detached from my creativity, and I felt my waters of creativity, the rivers, were completely dried up for me. And I decided it's time to revisit those rivers and figure out if there's any water left. That doesn't make any sense. Basically, I got really tired of my job and I wanted to create something without any utility to this world. I wanted to create something just for the sake of creating it, for beauty, because it makes me feel good. And it's not a program, it's not meant to be of any use beyond just being beautiful. So, this is gonna be a tough thing to do because it is not clickbait when I said it's been 10 years since I have touched a sketchbook, paint, even a pencil, because they don't make you use pencils in uni for some reason, or in high school, now that I think about it. That's interesting. I think it was middle school when they actually make you use pens, at least where. Also, just as a disclaimer, I am absolutely not an experienced artist. I am not even an intermediate artist. 10 years ago, it was always just something that I did for fun. I was good at it in the sense that people would like sometimes be like, "Oh, that flower that you drew is really pretty," but that's the extent of it. I spent a small fortune of my savings and bought a ton of supplies. So we've got Gamblin 1980 oil paints, we've got knives, we've got paintbrushes, canvases, and we have linseed oil. Do not ask me why I decided to start with oil painting. I'm a fool, I'm stupid, and that's why I've decided to start with oil painting. That's all right, because hey, maybe I'm gonna be the next greatest oil painter. We'll see. Without further ado, I'm very glad that you're here, and let's get started. Okay, so I've got my canvas, my easel. I've got my little YouTube video set up. It's supposed to be oil painting for beginners. I will link her video in the description. And I've got this palette with a gray back that I painted. It's basically a picture frame from Goodwill, and I painted the back of it gray. So that's gonna be my palette. An old palette knife that I just happened to find, but don't worry, I totally wasted money and bought a bunch of new knives that I will not be using now. I'm ready. I'm ready. I just realized that I got hungry just when I put the video on. So I'm gonna go get a little snack first. And then I promise we're gonna paint. Not bad. I think I got this down. So the camera cut out when I painted the actual pear. However, I am definitely not done with this pear. It's just looking really weird and I'm not entirely sure how to clean my brush. I painted the background and it's looking really not finished. I really need to give this pear more dimension. I think I just need to make the contrast a lot higher. So I'm gonna add a little more dimension to this. Oh no, I got paint on the wall. I definitely need to get that removed. Oh my gosh, thank God for linseed oil. My expert beginner opinion is that this painting is lacking more dimension in the lighter colors maybe. I don't have enough kinds of green up here. Uh-oh, I'm so f***ing this up. It's actually really funny. Okay, this is looking really bad. I don't entirely know why it's looking so bad, but it is. So there you have it. That's my finished product. I probably work on it a little more tomorrow, to be honest, because it's looking a little rough. Like, it might look okay through the camera because you're far, but if you zoom in a little, like, there's a lot that can be worked on. But really, this was just for me to learn how to blend colors and actually learn how to use the knife, figure out brush strokes and stuff like that. So it's a study. And I'm kind of proud of myself. It was using a different part of my brain, a part of my brain that I had not used in a very long time, honestly. If you stayed this far, I really appreciate it. And I intend to make more videos where I just either paint different things or talk about what it's like to leave software engineering and what that story was for me. If you enjoyed this video, please like, and I'd love to hear your input, or share your journey in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.